Welcome back to the show, everybody. James Rule, XRP. It is Saturday. It is July 4th, 2026. It is America's 250th birthday. And it's amazing because I remember back in 1976, I was almost 10 years old, and I was with family, mom, dad, and sister at Walt Disney World in Florida. And we wore our red, white, and blue outfits. And it seems like yesterday that was the bicentennial, 200 years. Now we are 50 years forward. I can't believe I'll be 60 years old in October, but it is what it is. So happy birthday, America. We're going to look at some things today. We are going to have fun. I'm sure tonight there will be many fireworks. Just be safe out there. Be careful, people. Let's go ahead and get after it. If you haven't followed me on Twitter/X, follow me at All the Money, on Twitter. And let's go ahead and get after it. Today's sponsor is Uphold. Uphold is amazing. I use my Uphold debit card every day, and I get XRP back. I don't get cash back, I get XRP back. And now you have the opportunity to get an Visa card and take out a loan against your Bitcoin, Ethereum, USDC, or XRP and pay it back in 6 months with zero interest. Pay yourself back for a loan, and all these different cryptos can be used as collateral. You will never touch your XRP. Check it out. Sign up for free. They offer many, many different cryptos to trade, buy, sell, move, deposit, withdraw, all the above. I've been with Uphold since before 2020. They are incredible, and you need to sign up today. Check them out. Tell them James Rule XRP sent you by. Okay, we are looking at some green on July 4th, 2026. Total crypto market is 2.23 trillion. Bitcoin is at 62,876. Ethereum is at 1789. XRP is $1.17, baby. We're up 9.1% on 7 days. Cardano is up to 19 cents, 29% gain in 7 days. XLM is up to 21 cents, 18.4% gain. And you're not going to see all of these different gains in your stock portfolio, in your 401ks. That's why people freak out when they see the volatility. When we see green, everybody's going, yay, man, James, I'm glad you told me about it. And when we see red and things start to go south, people are like, okay, James, you told me about it. I bought a bunch at, $2. XRP was $2. Now it's $1.17. You told me to back up the truck, and it's now $1.17. What were you thinking? Well, when it goes down even further, you need to back it up even further because things are going to pop. There's going to be many, many crypto millionaires made here in the very near future. I know there's many out there already, but there will be many, many crypto millionaires here in the very near future. And you could be one of them. Do the right thing. Okay. I love the community. I couldn't ask for better friendships in this community. XRPresso.io at XRPresso_IO. Trade peer-to-peer on our web app. Get paid in XRP or Oil USD. Settle in 3 seconds. Your wallet, your money, real-world assets, gigs, and NFTs. I got to meet this individual in Las Vegas, and he posted this about me today. Today, I want to recognize All the Money, James Rule XRP. I met him in person at XRP Las Vegas and have jumped into spaces many times. True OG in the XRP community who's been educating, dropping consistent daily news, and running the James Rule Crypto Show on YouTube since the early days. Always positive, knowledgeable, and lifting the community up with real insights on XRP, the XRP ledger, and what's ahead. Grateful for voices like yours, James. Keep leading the way. Thank you very much. There's so much that I can't say in words because I'm just honored to be a part of this community. I've been in this community for over 6 years. I've had my socials for about 6 years, and there are some incredible people out there that are building, that are working, that are best friends. And thank you again. Ripple posted this today. Ripple is joining Giving Forth, at America's 250's new movement to make Independence Day a national day of charitable giving. We're matching donations to Code for Vets up to $10,000. Code funds the most effective organizations helping veterans get back to work, preparing them for the job market, and raising awareness of the value they bring to employers. Give cash, stock, or crypto, XRP, and RLUSD are accepted. Ripple will match it up to $10,000. Well, what did I do? I'm a giving kind of person. I'm going to leave the link below so that you could donate as well. You know, I always say it's always best to give than receive because it comes back to you 1,000-fold. And if I hit refresh here, so far, $301 have been raised today. I have donated $101.10 in XRP, and I said, happy 250th, America. It's always better to give than receive. Respect to Ripple for this incredible partnership. And if we go down here, we can see all these different, Ray Fuentes, thank you for your service. Donate, make a difference, help the veterans. If it wasn't for them, we wouldn't be here today, people. Cointelegraph. Major county UF sheriffs have dropped their opposition to the Clarity Act. And Ellie Tarrant got this out yesterday. The Major County Sheriffs of America, the MCSA, has shifted to a neutral position on the Clarity Act after what it describes as continued discussions in recent days regarding parts of Section 604, as known as the Blockchain Regulatory Certainty Act. In a letter to Senate banking leaders, MC Sheriffs says that based on its continued review of the bill, there remains an opportunity to further strengthen the legislation in ways that support responsible innovation and practical needs of state and local law enforcement. It's happening. Clarity is coming. People are backing up the truck. You know, over the past several years, less and less friends and family and people have really called me when the prices go down because they've educated themselves to buy the dips. They have educated themselves to be excited to buy the dips, to not complain when the price falls because they know that this technology and their investments are going to make them very, very wealthy. You know, my handle is now All the Money on X. And I still have @RuleXRP, which was my original handle, but I changed it to All the Money. And this is one of the reasons and one of the quotes that Evan Schwartz, Interledger Protocol, he used to work for Ripple. He said all the money. And the Interledger Protocol is an open source decentralized network protocol created by Ripple in collaboration with Stefan Thomas that acts as an internet for value. It enables seamless, near instant cross-border transfers between different currencies and ledgers, between the XRP ledger, Bitcoin, or traditional bank systems without relying on a single centralized intermediary. While ILP is independent of any specific cryptocurrency or blockchain, XRP plays a major role in its ecosystem. A 1 minute, 15-second clip. Listen.
One of the later big things that we learned from the internet was the importance of packetizing transactions. So the internet, when you send a big file over the internet, it splits it up into many little chunks and sends it over as that. And that makes it the core of the network much, much more efficient because it's all just homogeneous, homogeneous packets. So with Interledger, again, open standard, connects different types of networks. It's use case agnostic, and it's about doing packetized money. So some people have heard me say this before, but I'll throw it out to the audience. What is Interledger's total addressable market size? All the money. Nobody wanted to feed it. Yeah, it's all the money, because what we're really talking about with this idea of the Internet of Value is creating a single global payment network that connects literally everyone and processes maybe not 100%, but 90+% of all the money. That's what we're talking about.
All the money, people. All the money. I have been talking about XRP for years, people. I have been talking about XRP, the XRP ledger, how the XRP ledger ecosystem was built to be a better Bitcoin. And you could send all the money in seconds around the world for fractions of a penny, people. All the money, XRP, all these wonderful ecosystems that you're having doubts about. But guess what? All the major financial players, the banks, the hedge funds, the 401k providers, the CPAs, all the above, they are now looking at tokenization. They're looking at sending stocks 24/7, 365. They're looking at buying real estate 24/7, 365. They're looking at tokenize anything and everything that has value and sending it on these efficient ecosystems like the XRP ledger in seconds. And we talk about the Internet of Information. I grew up during the beginnings of the internet. And I had the dial up modems and I had the slow computers and I had the slow transactions and all that. And then we started seeing high speed internet. Then we started seeing cryptocurrency. So we go from the Internet of Information to the Internet of Value. And I'm letting you know that right now is the time for major things to happen. The future is here. The train has already left the station, but you still have an opportunity to back up the truck. Have a wonderful, safe a safe weekend. We'll see you soon. James Rule XRP is out of here. And don't forget, people, I told you so. All the money.